Okay, we are ready to do some big things. Or, I don't know if we'll get to the big things, but we're going to get big things as in big buildings. I want to expand this neighborhood over here, maybe get into some high density a little, maybe, ooh, wait, maybe green cities. Not the super big green cities buildings, but like the smaller high density ones, some of the shorter ones along here, that would make a really great little towny thing. Ooh, and then there could be like a farmer's market. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Farmer's market land over there next to college land because, college kids get really into activism and become hippies. And then we could even put some, a little bit of high density over here, just standard high density. Again, those smaller kind of condo buildings type, just smaller something, kind of leveling up from the low density. You see the mid density, and then you see the high density over here in the city. I'm not going to do like a super packed downtown. It's not going to be like the most IT clustery place in the world, but yeah, because this is going to stay a pretty small city overall. I'm just going to jump into it then. I'm not really going to do much with the campus, I don't think. Maybe lay out some basic roads while I'm doing this, but I went ahead and upgraded our tram road back in since we're making the moolah with the industries way off over there in the distance. I put the rebalanced industries mod back on so everything's fine and swell and dandy over there. Got our tram road with bike lanes. That is an asset that I downloaded, and we are just gonna get going and making this little area. So I'm going to start with the tram road because I want that to be kind of like a main focus. Ooh, maybe we'll put like the farmers market-y area more over here. Maybe. Because eventually I think I'm probably going to change this to a four-way interchange and utilize the other side of the highway. But so that would, I'm going to change this, and then I think I'll have like a national road going off over to here to a bridge over the narrowest part over here. And then thinking way into the future, putting that connecting over to the airport. That would be over here, and then this would also connect to the airport. But that's far, far in the distance. That's 40,000 people territory, maybe 50,000. So I'm going to get into my tram road here and make a bit of it's going to be a turnaround spot. Oh, well, it's going to function as a turnaround spot. Does it not give me? Okay. For the trams, but it's also going to be like a park, kind of. So maybe I will have it, I think I'm just going to make it square. Let's do $975. So, trams, great tip from Imperial Jedi is to use tram tracks and integrate them with your Park Life DLC. So you can, like within Park Life, you can snap little buildings to sidewalks. And so if you put your tram within a park, you can snap your buildings into that, onto the tram tracks instead of just on the roads. And then I'm gonna get something pretty, please. I guess we'll just use this kind of same 4-line bicycle with trees. Is that the only one? Or I have this one with the trees in the middle. Yeah, that's what we have over here. So you know what, we're going with green cities over here. We will go with the one that's more tree, lots more trees. Let's see, and that's the same as this one here too. Should I just take it all the way up to here-ish? And then we can curve it. Let's think about this. I'm trying to follow the coastline here a little bit. I don't know if I want it curved or not. I think we'll just leave it like that. And then we'll use our curving road tool. Meet our guideline there. Click. Perfect. This one's going to be kind of weird. I wonder how it'll look. I might have to bring these roads out a little more. Do we like it? Yeah. I think it's a little bit odd, but I don't think it's bad looking. It's kind of mimicking the shape of this over here. A little bit of, what's that, rhombusness? No, rhombus is a diamond, isn't it? I don't know. Weird polygon thing. Great. Geometry. It's not my best subject. I was actually better at geometry than math, but I mean, than math, than normal algebra stuff. But still not my best. Math was not my forte, let's just say that. More of an English person. Oh, if you've ever, I'm kind of like stuck here on not knowing what to do with my roads. My brain is mulling it over. But so I will just stick in a park. I'll stick in a unique building. I might delete it 5 times and try a different unique building, but I just put in things to build around. So let's see. Actually, let's have a look. Let's have a look at our green buildings. We've got the Temple Complex. That is from the Taste of Asia or something. Temple Complex. That might be kind of cool. What does it do? Does it do something? Place of meditation and worship. That actually might be kind of cool because it's low. It's kind of like a medium density type thing. Could I get, ooh, do I want it over here in like this area? Is that too weird? Because then I'm wasting a bunch of my green bubble. I think I'll put it in the middle. Ish. The middle-ish. And then give the river view there to, ooh, would it fit over here? It would. Give the middle to condo view. Condo view. Oh, I could put it right. I think we're going for the middle. Then we'll get the most buff on our thingy-majiggers. What are they called? Houses? Biggest buff on houses. I wish there were just farmers market, a farmers market asset. There's the winter market, which actually we've got pine trees. And then there's like smaller assets that come with green cities that are, okay, I'll just go with my normal. That are like little kind of food tent looking buildings. I don't know. Now, these intersections are way too close together, but this is not going to be a high traffic area, I don't think. We'll just put this one to yields and it'll be fine. Or to stop completely and let the other traffic go. It should be fine. Let's go back and get that unique building. I'm not 100% certain I want this, but $71,000. Is that the middle-ish? You can't see me holding up my hand to the computer screen here to measure. Okay, that's more middle-ish on the road. Doesn't look like it because of this angle up here, but look at that. Ooh. That is pretty. Oh, but it has bamboo in it. I don't have bamboo. Might have to do some blending with these pine trees here, actually. I mean, I'm not going to make this city like super huge, so I don't really need to worry about it, but if you don't know, you can waste asset counting asset count on trees that are like underneath your buildings. And also it when you're getting to like a bigger city, it affects your frame rate a lot to have just a bunch of hidden assets underneath houses and stuff. Why is it still doing that right there? Whatever. Okay, and then we'll keep with our little bike theme here. Where's our little bike roads? Little bike roads, please. This one? So many trees. We'll do this one. That's a one way, but that's okay. We can live with one way, right? That big. It'll just be kind of mirroring the campus one way that is actually right over there. Same deal. It's like a themed area. That's what we're going for, I guess. And then we have another one coming out the middle, and we'll have like condos here. Not one way though. Let's do two way. Ooh, you know what? I want to use, now this one actually does come in the, oh, what am I doing? Medium. It does come in the base game. It has parking. Okay, so I went a little crazy and use this road all over instead of a smaller road because it would be 1 square narrower, or 2 squares narrower, I guess. 2 squares here. And it leaves exactly 5 on either side, which is perfect to keep all of the buildings that spawn on here facing inward, which is what I want. And I'm going to keep it so they don't grow on the front of that street either. And that saves us room back here for a walkway. Okay. And then, do we want streets coming out of this, or is that just going to be, maybe, oh, that's all going to be commercial. Right. Let's just, you know what, let me fill in the neighborhood streets around here. And first, let's get pipes in. What I need is industrial, apparently, because my demand is super high and I have absolutely 0 residential demand. So let's take a breather here for a moment. Pause and take a look at what we can do. I don't want to put any more, actually I could put in one more farm building, but I don't want to put too much more farming stuff until I can expand in to the next tile, and I'm not really like, by the way, into opening up that tile today. I'm not into that. By the way, did you know you can turn these overlays off by just clicking on the, this is industry, so you click on the industry tab. Oh no, it doesn't fit. Oh, great tragedy. Okay. Guess we'll do this instead. It's just one off, isn't it? Oh no, it's good. Okay, we'll live with this. We will live with this. Turn these all into bears. Bears, 3 workers, 6 workers. Oh, that's the mod I put in, has less workers on that. So that's why I have so much industrial demand, because I need like offices or something. Could I fit any in over here? Couple little offices next to the community center stuff, like the Chamber of Commerce. What else is there in small town downtowns? Are there any like single wides? I don't know. That might be a bad idea. We might delete those. Anyway, back to my road layouting. Some people don't like doing cul-de-sacs like this. I mean, the cars do look really silly when they turn around at the end, and you can't like grow buildings on the end of it, which is just ridiculous. But Um, I mean, I don't mind. It works and it keeps, I don't know, four-way intersections just really tend to make traffic in the game go crazy. Not crazy, it's just the game doesn't know what to do with it. And I don't mind how cul-de-sacs work. Some people do, just because they're awkward and they don't really look like real cul-de-sacs. I don't really want the biggest buildings. So I'm gonna just go with the biggest being 3, and maybe I'll do like, there can be a bigger one there. I don't want the 4x4s for sure. I'm thinking this is gonna be Green City stuff. Oops, undo. Come back. This is gonna be Green City stuff, so I don't want super big buildings, and more of the smaller ones are like tenty looking ish. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna put some offices back here just to put offices somewhere because I really need offices. Should I make just like a random office neighborhood over here? No, do not do that. That is how you end up with ugly cities. Don't go there. I think I am going to put some offices over here though. Maybe a spot of them. Spot a T. A spot of them over here. I'm thinking I want to put high density residential just off the end of this. But gosh, I really need to get that industrial demand down. Otherwise, I'm not going to get. Okay, so we've got the temple over here, a little bit of commercial. Now I kind of want to do another little commercial-y area over here. I painted this in as a park. Is it all the way? It's not all the way over there. Do I want it all the way over there? I don't think I do. I I'm gonna do a 4-way intersection here, even though I don't like those, but in this case, I think it might be kind of necessary. And I'm gonna do something silly. I'm gonna put these roads, how many is that? 12? 12 units, and I'm gonna upgrade them into parking lots. How do I do that? These ones over here. These are called parking lot roads. They are in the workshop, and they are literally roads that you can put parking spaces on top of. You have to have, is it road anarchy or building anarchy? I think it's road anarchy. Control A, Chirpy turns orange, and you can put this stuff on top, but you just have to really, really try to remember to turn it off afterwards because if you don't, you can start, you like won't bulldoze trees as you build. I mean, they don't bulldoze properly, but they really won't bulldoze. They will stick up through your houses. And that's no good. Man, placing these is ridiculous. I wish they snapped. But I mean, it's a free service. Free service to the people of Citytopia. Let us get a park gate. City Park? Have we done a standard City Park yet? Oh my gosh, it won't let me do it. Oh, come on. Do I put it there and use move it? Hard sell. When you use move it on specialty buildings, ones where like people have to interact with them, they don't always, it's like anything that a person has to interact with, or maybe like a trash truck won't go to it, or it just doesn't function anymore. So what are we gonna do? Are we gonna upgrade these back to normal roads? Can I do that without killing my parking spaces? Yes, I can. Okay, so I'm going to try and put my park on this. Nope, won't let me. Okay, one more. Park. Oh, it won't centralize. I'm going to want to, you know what? I'm going to have to use move it. Anyways, because when I upgrade these roads back into the parking lot roads I want to use, it's gonna like overlap, you see, with the park building. So I am gonna have to use move it to, if you're on vanilla and you can't use move it, well, you can't use these parking lot roads anyway, so deal with it. Water? Why would you want something like water? You silly, silly park. Yeah, okay. This will help get our residential demand back up as well. Oh gosh, these poor fellas. These poor fellas. Let's see, can we go off of this one? Cover it all? Nope. That's alright. We are not strapped for cash anymore. So, we will just help out everybody. Water. Alright, and same as with industry, you can come and turn off the parks tab if I can see it. Let's get some paths going on in here. So parks, as we found out, as we know from the park I made over across the way, is, you know, you can make money with it. How much money are we making, by the way? $144. Expenses are 133 and we're charging a lot. We're making $10. Super, super nice. So anyway, they have to enter through a gate to do that. And over here, they can just walk in on the tram tracks. So we don't care anyway because it won't help us. Do I want to go out here and do like something cute in front of the river? Park paths will terraform the road, or the ground underneath them. So see how it kind of like flattened out this with it? All the park paths will do that, but like the standard paths will not. The like the dirt and the normal cement, whatever you want to call it, concrete path, standard ones, they just kind of like paint to the ground. Okay. Looking okay. I don't like this at all. Maybe I'll continue and make it like a light bulb. Make it look like a light bulb. Or maybe I'll just come in straight. Anyway, let's get some stuff in here to attract some people because we need residents over here, man. Make it in the middle of all these trees. I kind of like all these trees. I was thinking about getting rid of them, but they're pretty cute. Oh, I really want a cafe over here. Or you know what I can do? Oh, I can't. I don't have my Parkify mod installed. You can snap parks to the Parkify mod if you have it. It says shoreline required, but it's going to want a road connection after I plop it in. We'll save that. We'll save that for over by the big bridge. How about that? But city parks do have piers, I guess, in them. Yeah, park pier number 2. It just will be super far away. Whatever. It'll need a path, though. It will need a path. Simba, you must find your own path. Oh, I don't want that path. So I'm using the dirt path because, oops, see, I wanted the curvaceous road. I'm using the standard dirt path and not the nature reserve path because of what I was just saying, that the nature reserve path will like change the ground elevation, texture, whatever you want to call it. Come on, bud. It's snapping, and I'm going to turn off my snapping. There we go. Do that. And I don't want to make this road... You could walk on that, right? Maybe I will change it out for the other one to do that. We'll leave it. We'll leave it for now. It's a small town thing. It's evolving by foot traffic. It's not a real path in there to the pier that was somehow built. Okay, so we've got... Do I want an info booth? You can put the, like I was saying, you can snap things to the tracks, and so an info booth seems like something that might go on the tram track, kind of. Ooh, do we want a chessboard in the middle? Would that be too silly? But it does want a path connection still. Actually, is it reading that they can get there from that? If it's like kind of close enough, it won't need a path connection. I think it is. We'll leave it. We'll see if people can use it. Let's go with these gazebos. How many gazebos do I want? I was gonna do 4, but I think that might be overkill. Look at the look at the pillars, the footpaths. Too silly. What is... Oh, that's like the grass coming through. I'm just gonna raise this up. Maybe I will Control H for the heights. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh no. I don't love it, I'll be honest. I don't love it. Maybe if I get rid of these extraneous trees. See what we can do with our surface painter mod. We definitely don't want a giant brush for this. Do I have gravel selected? I do. It turns the tram track into gravel. I actually kind of like that. Now the gazebos don't look so enticing without a bunch of greenery around them, but you know what? We can put some greenery around them. We can put some trees in here, whereas this guy is the green tree. How now, brown cow? Let's boop. Sprinkle them about. Sprinkle. Is that too weird? You know what? I think repeating patterns and everything might look better. Do I want 4 gazebos? That seems like overkill on gazebos. You know what? I'm gonna take a step back. That's what you do when you start getting frustrated with an area. Just take a step back. We have got 234 out of 220. So we can at least advance to the next level. That doesn't really mean anything for us because we already have everything unlocked, but, oh, look at this. Yeah, I definitely don't like these here. I don't know, I kind of like that one. No, we're going to let them level up. Okay, okay. I'm not sure how I feel about it, to be honest. Again, look at the people at the temple. We have a couple of other unique buildings from the Japanese thing. And there's all these low ones, like these drive-in restaurants and stuff, and I kind of like them. Does this have a little guy on the corner? A little sign or something? No, he doesn't. I kind of like them, I mean, both for their parking and their, I don't know, their smallness. Like the buildings are small on the lots that they're on. What is this one? Drive-in Oriental Restaurant. Why can't I put it here? Oh, I have that power line. Oh, these are a little loud. Ooh. I guess they're about as loud as normal residential. Ooh, we don't have fire trucks over here. We have one right here. That's, I was gonna say it's fairly close, but I actually can't get out until over here or over there. Okay, you've convinced me. Maybe we'll put a firehouse in, because, yeah, look at that nice redness. That nice redness will go right next to the houses. Houses enjoy fire. Fire engines lighten up their sirens right next to them, don't they? Guess you probably just get used to it after a while. Yeah, I like these, I think. These Oriental restaurants being here. Not hot on this stuff, but we might just fill it in with a police guy and a, the other thing, medical. Ooh. Sauna. Yoga garden. Yoga garden. That is what we are talking about. Oh, maybe 2 yoga gardens. Would that be weird looking? We can't fit 2 anyway. 1 yoga garden. It fills up this space a little more. Okay. I don't hate it. Did I not put green cities on this area? No, I totally didn't. I did. I put, you know what I did? I put organic and local produce. Or maybe I meant to put organic and local produce. Well, someone is yelling at the screen at me right now. And then we'll do the residential of this green cities as well. Okay, watch everything disappear and come back later. So these houses should disappear. Yeah, there they go. Goodbye. Thank you for playing. And you know what? I put low density there and I totally meant to do high density. So we're just, we're gonna just pretend this never happened. Okay. All right, so got that bit of a neighborhood going on. And then I also want to buy the next, oops, not that, tile that I want to, because I want this tiny piece of land on the end here. Because I want to try terraforming this out and making like a workable little tourism area. And then I want to get this tile because we have access to the train. And Lordy knows I need the train because I'm going to have all my big stuff over here. So I need to figure out the most realistic way that the train would come over there even. I have no idea. 2 bridges out this way? Or would it go, that's like a big hill. We don't know. We'll figure it out sometime in the future. But anyway, so this starts going downhill, and I want that to be where the bridge starts off. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. We're not building the whole bridge. I just want to do this so that I can build the other roads going underneath it, which are going to be, let's say we want to do a little bit of tourism. Oh gosh, home key, that's right. Home. Takes it back to ground level, but my bridge forcer is on right now. We don't want that. All right. Home key. Oh, I actually meant to smooth this out with some terraforming first. Kind of see what we're working with. Because let's grab, right click and drag, flatten some of this out under here. I don't know what I want to do. And then brush size, smaller. Grab. So right click here. That's where we want to end, and then start up here and drag down. Semi-believable, right? I'm thinking just like a couple of piers or something, not like a big thing, and then up here having a couple little shops. Maybe. I don't really. Okay, and then we're just gonna come, I wanna go here, and we'll bring the road out. Here, and down. Is that too crazy? Let's put the road in and see what it looks like. How about that? How about them apples? Let's just use the normal road, actually. Should I just curve it? Curve it like that. I don't hate it. It's a little weird. Is it realistic? Probably not. You know what? I might want it to be dirt. Or I have this one that is like normal neighborhood type street. I actually should have used that up in here. But it doesn't have lines on it or any, no curbs. It's just like asphalt that was laid down. Okay, let's try that. Let's explore that option. Let's explore that option. Oh, I thought this was more in line with that. It is not. Oh, we can come out 90 degrees though, and we do like that. I am not sure. I'm thinking that this was just like a little local road a long time ago, and they built a bridge up over it, even though I'm kind of making it ridiculously even with the bridge. But like maybe it would kind of flood over here, so it wasn't suitable for building, but they put a couple fishing piers out here anyway. Stick with that story. I'm just gonna leave it as that road for right now. I'm thinking this is gonna be a road that no, I'm just gonna leave it as that road, and then we'll have another road come out here for the college, or just connect over with this one, and maybe too many decisions for right now. But guess what? It's not the college episode. It's the do weird random floating bridges episode. Okay, tourism. So what you do is go into your leisure, tourism and leisure, and look at all of these fishing pier. Now I'm thinking probably off of this side. Thinking the road is way too far away from that, but I can maybe make a little tiny road. Is that too ridiculous? I mean, it's more believable than it being up here off of this one. Not that you really build piers like that on rivers. They're more oceany type piers, aren't they? Like they have the other ones, like the fishing tours and the jet ski rental. Can you jet ski on a river? I mean, I guess you could, but like, would you do it for fun? Okay, maybe we'll go with the restaurant pier instead, because this just reminds me of an ocean pier, and I just feel like people wouldn't wouldn't fish off of that. So and then I'm gonna on the lower part over here, the more beachy-ish part, I'm gonna put the fishing boats, which are still quite low down, but it's not horrendous. I've seen ladders down to fishing boats before. Let's take a look at our water. Yeah, sure. Oh, this is cute. I've never actually looked at this, I guess. It's got a little cafe on top. Definitely more beachy than this, but whatever. Um, you know, I'm saying I don't love it a lot in this episode, and I really don't love it. Oh my dear Lord. All the biggest Green Cities buildings came in. Let's see. I mean, I want to fill up this space with them, but I forgot. Like, that's a level 1, and that is humongous. Like, is that too ridiculous? It's too ridiculous. I actually don't mind these smaller ones, but I don't like that they're all the same. You know what I'm going to do is take my zone. I don't want to like hand place every building, but I just don't want that big of buildings growing in here. But I could get on board with this. It kind of looks like a condo complex. Maybe I'll just take these and stick with those and actually evenly space them out. You know, I think I'm going to do that. Now you can sit here with vanilla and wait for, like, keep deleting stuff and waiting for that exact asset to grow in. But I have plopped the growables. And I can just pick this and plop my things down. Okay, I'm liking it. We definitely don't need signals, traffic signals in this little area, but I'm liking the condo complex look. Spacing them out like that and making them identical makes this look believable to graduate into that rather than the tall buildings we did have. But because we have some demand, I will go ahead and let some of those weird tall buildings grow in over on this side of the land. I guess we'll just fill in this whole thing. And I might actually even take out some of these. Okay, so there. I just took out some spaces in my zoning to leave spaces in between the buildings because you saw before when all these were here, it was like they were wall to wall and it was way too much for this low density area. So I took some out to leave some spaces and also took some out of the back so they won't all grow in to be really big, even if they could potentially. So we'll leave that there. Do I want more little ones? Do I want different ones? I think too much of this roof would be really annoying. All right. Yeah, I think I like that. I don't know. What do you think? I think there's too many of these. I think I'm going to space these out more. I'm going to work on it. And come back to you in a second here because eek. More spread out zoning. And I think I'm liking it. I'm trying to keep the bigger ones to the back and let some smaller ones be in front. And then this is like how it was before. So through the magic of editing, I'm just going to make it happen here real quick. Yeah, all right. I'm not going to fill in the whole thing right this moment because my demand just isn't that high, but I think that's a lot better. Definitely a lot better. So, okay. I think I'm going to leave it for a while because I don't know how many times this episode I said that I'm not completely happy with it, but I am not completely happy with how these areas are looking. They're not what I kind of pictured in my brain. I don't know if I just didn't have a full picture in my brain. And this office space is not staying here. I'm liking this. I'm glad we got to this point because it's vibing with me. It's a good step up. This looks a mess. I might come back and go do the boring detailing stuff and come back with a shot of this all detailed up. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So I'll detail and see you next time.